There's a very large and I would say fatal fallacy running around the internet to the effect that the word Echad, one, really doesn't mean one. This is really preposterous. Think of English even, because it operates exactly as Hebrew. You can have one nose, you can have one face, you can have one God, one family, one universe, one galaxy. The semantic value of the word one there is simply mathematical one. Echad in Hebrew is the mathematical term for one. Ask any child, when you count, you begin with Echad. You have, for instance, Abraham was only one person in Ezekiel chapter 34. Abraham was Echad, one person. It's a numerical adjective. Now, one, Echad, can modify any noun in the universe. Tell me one that it couldn't. Suggest one that it couldn't. It's a plain fact that one something, one face, one hand, one person, one God, one galaxy, one universe, one river, one horse, one zebra, and so on. The word one is unchanging. Some people seem to be bent on giving us the idea that God is a great verbal trickster. He's made it impossible for us to understand simple language. The very opposite is true. Even worse in connection with this argument is the point that there's a word Yachid, which is supposed to mean something distinct and unique, as distinct from Echad, which merely means one. The dichotomy there is totally false. Talk to any Hebraist. Unique, Yachid, yes. One only, Echad. There's no difference at all. If something is one and only one, it's unique. It's the same idea. You'll find the word Echad translated as unique numbers of times in the translations too. So that's a complete red herring, a distraction bent on trying to keep us unaware of the fact that there was a loss of truth in the 2nd century onward. So by all means talk to rabbis and urge them to write to the newspapers and protest that the word Echad means nothing other than one and only one, not two. It's a mathematical term, purely and simple. One Lord Messiah Jesus, one God the Father, 1,300 times. And this statistic is very, very seldom brought to the public's view. 1,300 times in our Greek New Testament, the word is, I'm using the modern Greek pronunciation, means the Father, one God, the Father, the word ortheos, designating the Father, and not Jesus, no less than 1,300 times, which is massive, overwhelming, and persuasive information to the effect that Jesus believed in the unitary monotheistic creed of Israel, his own heritage, and of course Paul exactly the same.